So, hello to anyone and everyone who was watching. Hope you're having a great evening so far. We're about to go hunt some monsters in Monster Hunter World. Alright. Now, I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter Generations, so I might be a bit confused with the buttons here and there, but that should be fine. Special assignments, event quests. Optional quest, I have a bunch of these. Probably a good idea to get these done. On the side, I don't have any. Or if we try and join a quest here. Optional. Hair raising experience, okay. On to SOS. Optional, high rank. Jiva. Ooh, that's gonna be intense. Higher conversions, that's one that I do still. Yeah, okay. Enjoy this one. Grab a voucher. Let's see. Haven't played in a while, so just gotta make sure I have everything. I fight Uragon and Lava Seoth. I should be okay. Hello there, Cody. Good evening, man. How are you feeling tonight? Thank you for popping in and saying hi. As you know, I always appreciate it. Oh, 1 day away to your week off, right? Oh, yes. That's gonna be good, man. Gonna be good, my friend. I am honestly very happy for you. I know that you have not had, you know, rest and respite for a long time. And that's really cool that you'll be able to, you know, finally have some time. That's great, man. Ah, cool drinks, that's what I was missing. But, chill shrooms. Good. Again. I'm playing with a smaller screen since I have to fit everything inside my one monitor, so I have the so the game is in windowed mode, and I have the chat beside me. Okay, well. Are we two hammer guys? Yes, we are. Oh, sweet. Double hammer throw. Oh my. Hey, Ben. Hey, man. How you doing, my buddy? Hammer in the face. No better feeling. Alright, so I've been playing a lot of Generations Ultimate, and it's not the same game. Bam, gotcha. And I'm playing online with people, so I have to be considerate of others. Sorry. How you doing, Ben? It's nice to see ya. I'm doing great. It's Friday, man. Although, for Cody, tomorrow is your Friday, right? Oh my gosh, you got a saxophone? Oh, that is so cool. That is seriously so cool. I love saxophones. I wish I had one. I'm not kidding at all. I love saxophones. Oh, knocked out. Good. Yeah, we're funding each other for... We got 2 hammers. It's gonna be fun. Oh, and we have the Radabon, or the Uragon just popped in. Yep, Uragon. If there was one instrument that I would want to learn, it's, you know, it's a saxophone. I just love how it sounds. I love how it's played, and I just love everything about the saxophone. Ah, why did you wake it up? Yeah, for free, that is so nice, man. Saxophone is so expensive normally. You wanna play the Vuvuzela? Hey there, Zippy. Hey. Thanks for joining, man. I really appreciate being here. Happy Friday. The Vuvuzela is like what they used during like the FIFA 2015 to 16, and it's just this obnoxious blaring sound that the crowd in the stands would use. It's like a one-note trumpet. It's super obnoxious. Pizza time, that's not necessary. Oh, and there's a vine. Great. The bagpipes are annoying, but I love bagpipes. Bagpipes are so cool. My top 2 instruments. Ooh, that was a nice hit. Look at that. Man, he was down for a while. Oh, the double hammer! That was so cool. I love you, dude. Man, look at us go. We're just jamming together and doing our hammer spins. Whee! I love you already, random guy. Oh no, oh no. Come on! Yes! Ow. Yep, I would love to learn the saxophone. It's just so gosh dang expensive. If you don't want like a little kitty, you know, saxophone, like a real one. It's at least $60, 600. And yeah, the bagpipes look very complex. But I mean, I'm a major fan of Celtic / Scottish music. And I always liked the bagpipes, but the saxophone is definitely my number one. Have I ever told y'all about the time when I almost received bagpipe lessons? I got trolled into believing that I was gonna have bagpipe lessons. Where's my tank bombs? There they are. Oh, good. Well, I wasted a trap, but that's okay because someone else had a trap ready. You're gonna do the trumpet, but then you saw no, I'll go with instrument that seems the most complicated to play. Okay, so me and my entire family, plus my grandparents, were on vacation all together. Now, my grandparents live in Ohio, which is about 14 hours away from us, and they came to Quebec, and that was super cool. And we all went to Prince Edward Island. That is a beautiful place. I mean, and it was just a magnificent vacation that we all had together, the whole family. It was amazing. Now, while we were there, there was a small local band that was playing. Well, not local. A small band that was like on a tour or something, and it was this family doing Celtic music, and a lot of our family love Celtic music, so we thought, hey, it's a free venue too, so I was like, hey, free Celtic music, okay, cool, sure. And so that evening we got there, and one of the family members basically had a presents gift, like you signed your name on a piece of paper with the email and whatever, and during the intermission they would draw a random name and you would win something. And so we thought, well, I mean, okay, might as well. We have nothing to lose, right? So we all, where are we supposed to go? Okay, he's over there. So yeah, so during the intermission, they, come on, I can't, troll. Okay, so during the intermission, they said like, okay, well, everyone get in here, we're about to do the drawing, and lo and behold, for the first time in my life or something, I was the one that they chose. It's like, hey, that's my name that they drew. So, me and my family were all super excited, like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, Kevin, awesome, cool, yeah, go ahead, go. So, they invited me up on stage in front of everybody. It's like, oh, this is like so cool. And so the lead guy, you know, he welcomes me on. It's like, hey, Hey, yeah, thanks for being here, man. Where you from? Quebec. Oh, Quebec. Wow, it's far away. It's so cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then he said, so, Kevin, do you play any instruments? And well, I don't, but being my funny self and wanting, wanting to have a laugh, I tell him, well, I'm a pretty good triangle player. Just to be funny, And then he looked at me as though I had just insulted his ancestors. And he said, what? Well, there was a pause at first. He just looked at me blank-faced for like 3 seconds. And he said, huh? And so I realized that guy did not know what a triangle was. He just didn't know what it was. And so my entire joke was just completely ruined because he didn't know what a triangle was. So I was like, you know what, just never mind. Forget about it. So, with that awkward moment passed, like, I quickly dismissed it, like, you know what? Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it. And so he shakes it off. Okay, well, whatever. Well, Kevin, how, well, since you won our participation prize, I'm sure you're excited to find out just what it is, right? I'm like, yeah, come on, yeah. Bring it on, And so he... Oh, look at that, whee! Double hammer bros. Anyway, so, he let the tension rise a bit, like so. What you'll be getting from us, and like he waves his hand towards the bagpipe player in the group, and he says, we are offering you free bagpipe lessons. And I just, in my mind, I went crazy. Like, oh my gosh, that is so cool! And I was super happy, like I was super psyched, and I started getting giddy on stage, like, ooh, nice, that's so cool. And I was saying, oh, it's so cool, thanks a lot, guys, that's awesome. And then, he stared at me while smiling, and he said, well, we're actually just gonna give you a free copy of our CD. I said it like as though the whole thing was super funny, and so the way it went down was like, we're gonna give you free bagpipe lessons, and he had a super big cheese on his face, like, yeah. I wish we could, man, but we don't have the time, so we were just joking. Here, instead, we're giving you a free copy of our CD. And, well, I obviously cannot fake to be, like, disappointed. So, I smiled, yeah, don't worry. I totally understand you guys. Oh, you jokers, you got me good. And I smiled and took the CD, like, oh, well, thanks a lot, guys. You guys are great. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for this. As I went back to my seat. Later that evening, when we were back home, it's like, damn. Just damn. Slowly crying on the inside. Exactly. It's like, what? Free bagpipe lessons? That is so cool! Oh. Well, I guess that's nice too. Thanks, guys. And to be honest, I don't think I would have bought their CD if I hadn't, you know, won it. It's like, they were good, they were entertaining, but just not, you know. They were okay. You know, for a free concert, they were good. But that memory will haunt me for the rest of my life. When I almost got a free bagpipe lessons.
Nothing will stop us.
Oh no, I put their CD on my music player and all that, but there's only like there's only like 2 or 3 songs that I actually liked from the CD, and the rest were just, I mean, they're fine, but, and I no longer have this CD, and I no longer have their music on my cell phone. You know, it's like, well, yep, we're done with you guys.
Hey.
But I mean, all in all, I can't be mad about free stuff. You know, free stuff is free. It was just, you know, the major hype before the major fall. The man lift, the major fall. The baffled Kevin saying, "Thank you, guys." But I'm over it. I mean, bagpipe lessons are cool, but you would need to have a bagpipe to you know, actually use those lessons. You hear me? So in the end, I'm glad I do not have bagpipe lessons. I would have annoyed my family to no end playing bagpipes in the house. that would have been funny. That question didn't count? Yeah, okay, it did. I just don't know what it gave me. Develop new tools for your hunt. And that is the armory. So let's go see the armory. Got a giant foam sword for Final Fantasy? Nice. That's so cool. I'm a sucker for like medieval weaponry and fantasy weaponry. It's so cool.
All right.
Specialized tool? Fireproof mantle. Nice. Next up, we have Basil Goose, the Bagel Moose. So we're gonna see if somebody else is doing the quest. Optional bagel. Where's the Bagel Moose? None. Okay. Well, I'm going to post a brand new quest then. That moment forever changed my outlook on his life. His trust in others. The 3 pivot points in my story. Learn the other 2 when my movie comes out. November 8th. I don't know. I would much prefer to have a terrible saxophone noise in the background than a terrible bagpipe noise. Because bagpipe noise can get pretty bad fast, you know? You know what I'm saying? What zone is it? I just want to know where it is. In the field of fire. Is that desert? Ah well. Just go. It's here, darn it. I didn't think it'd be here. That's okay. Time to shoot up that flare. Ka-chink, ka-chunk, pa-teow. And away we go. No, I've never had a ear for music. I just can't do music. I mean, I can't read notes. I don't know whether this sound is a, you know, is a fa or a mi or a sol, or I have no idea. Or just, you know, I'm terrible at doing music. Which is why I'm saying that the only instrument that I'd be bothered to learn is the saxophone. I do own, I've recently this year ordered a ocarina from Amazon. That's fun. I mean, I had the ocarina with me right here. It's just, you know, I played with it for a while, and then, you know, other hobbies invaded. Ah, we got people joining in. That's good. Hey, don't leave me. Bagel Moose, get back here. Well then, Cody, you would love hearing me play. I mean, I can do the first 6 notes of famous movie themes, like The Hobbit and, well, not The Hobbit, but Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Harry Potter, and of course Zelda music, because you can't have an ocarina and not do Zelda music. I mean, come on, you know. But like I said, I know the first few notes of all those songs, and not the rest. Do I have any cool drinks? I do not have any cool drinks. Dang it. Chill shroom right here. Thank you. Oh no, you're not. Bitterbug, get out of here. What console am I on? I am on PC. Okay, here we go. It's the bomber. Bomber man. I've only beat him once so far. So this is gonna be fun. Let's see, we have a switch axe and insect glaive. Okay. Sounds decent. On the organ, nice. That's cool, man, the organ. It's like, what this monster does is that he leaves these scales on the floor, and once they get ignited, well, it goes boom. And it hurts a lot. It hurts for massive damage. Honestly. Yes, I do have Monster Hunter on the Switch. It's very much not the same thing. This Monster Hunter is very, very different than the one that I've been playing on the Switch. Watch out there. So when he's red like that and ignited, every scale he drops is a immediate explosion. So you really gotta watch out. See that? He's just dropping bombs here. What's that? Nothing. So it's recommended to wait until he's not, you know, on fire. But when have I ever listened to myself? Oh dear. I don't know what those yellow bugs are. And at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. There's a Uragon over there. I'm curious, Cody, as to how many books you actually remember after a given time. I mean, reading all those books in such a short period of time, it's like you don't have time to you know, sit back and reflect on what just happened in the book, and you know, try to absorb what happened, stuff like that. And that's how I like to read. So I don't know if, you know, how that would work. I mean, just like speed running through all these books. I don't know, man. 90% of them, wow. I'm impressed. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I tend to treat my books like I treat my games. I have one game that I focus on for a while, and then I switch games. I know that some like to have like 10 different games at the same time going on. I don't like that. I much prefer like having that one game. Man, there's an Azure Rathalos, a Basil Geese, and a Uragon just there. Ooh, bam! Fire! 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 Oh, wow! Ooh. That was close. Reading over 100 manga consecutively, concurrently, dude. You really need to chill. Get down, fool. Here we go. Whee! My favorite attack in the whole game. With reason. It's so cool. Oh, fell asleep. He fell asleep. And of course, no one cares about that, since, you know, I would have had to warn them beforehand for them to care about it. This could get dangerous, but oh, he just come on, what face? Yeah, this is all right. He's getting away. Or is he? Yep, he's getting away. Oh my gosh, hello. Yeah, I mean, I tend to focus on one book at a time. You know, just go fully into it, you know? Plunge myself into the story, the setting, the characters, and attempt to take it all in. Of course, the last book I've read, like I've said, was the Rhyria Revelations, and that was a while ago. I just have such a hard time these days focusing on a book, just because, you know, To be honest, I just have funner hobbies. In my mind, of course, not objectively funner. That's, you know, obviously not. It's just, you know, I can never justify reading a book over playing a game for me. That's just, you know, that's just me. I have a hard time focusing on a book because of that. Some will disagree, some will agree, you know. It's just, we all have different hobbies. Get down, fool. Come on, get knocked out, get knocked out. Get knocked out. Oh, I missed it. Ooh, nice hit, nice hit, nice hit. Happy about that one. Mad. And dropping bombs. Dropping bombs all over these fools. Double hit, good. Nice shot there. Uh-oh. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. I hate having two monsters. Ooh, nice. Oh man, they're just going at it. To the room! Ooh, nice hit again. Ow, ow. Nice hit, dude. Oh dear. Okay, you know what? This has gone on too long. Tongue bombs. Get out of here. Throwing poop at you. Oh, man, he just knocked him over. Stop. Stop crying. Are you gonna do the... Nope, he's gone. One thing that helps you is that you tend to curl up next to your dogs. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. I can totally see how that would help with the reading. Having a good motivation to read too, that's definitely a motivator? That's totally redundant what I just said, but that's dangerous right here. Oh, someone died. That's okay because we had the food skill, feline insurance, which doesn't count the first death in a quest. Alright, B-20 bomber, B-52 bomber. Ah, way too far away. Dang. Oop. Ow. Ow. Ah, knocked out. No, 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 no. Oh, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Gosh. Ah. I said. I'm gonna need to sharpen here. Okay. Oh, watch out here. One day I'll knock him out. My gosh, he's resilient. Hi. Don't mind me. Oh, what? Yeah. Gee. Well, that was useless as heck. What am I doing? What am I doing? It also goes into your game choices too. You can do that playing games like that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, video games and books are just two different forms of the same media, you know? I mean, they both tell a story, it's just that one is like a lot more interactive, you know? Like, the story gets told anyway, but, you know, you have to reach the ending yourself, rather than just, you know, turning the page. Now, I know that some games don't tell a story, you know, obviously, but while I have not read a lot of books, I have played a lot of games. I told the story, you know? Like, I mean, I've said this often, I keep talking about it, but Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has to be my favorite game of my favorite game that I've played in a long time, just because of the story it told. I grew attached to the characters, the setting, the story, you know, and to me that was as much a story as any book, you know, and I loved it. At the end cinematic, I cried. Honest to God, you know, I let out a few tears because it was just so good. Oh, the tail's cut off. Yeah, well, Breath of the Wild. there's not a whole lot of plot in Breath of the Wild. Oh, knocked him out. Yes. Ah, good. My mission is complete. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, ow. Oh, this. Oh, he's asleep. Ah, I missed it. It's not what I wanted. Dang it. How do I say I'm sorry? I want to say I'm sorry. I definitely tend to agree with you, Cody, on that. I mean, games have the increased challenge of not only making the story good, but the gameplay good, you know? I mean, that's exactly, you know? It's like, and trying to tell a good story through RPGs, that can get rough. That can get pretty hard. And I definitely agree with you that it's a lot easier to convey through a book. You're right. Ooh, a gem! Hello! Haha, nice. Having a story through a game, it also prevents you from using your imagination a whole lot, since you can see what's going on. You can see the characters, their interactions, their emotions. You can see everything. So what was usually left to imagination is now replaced. So I mean, you have to. That obviously tells a different way of, you know. And that too. I mean, there are not a whole lot of games out there that the narrator is the third person omnipotence, just because that just wouldn't work so well in a video game setting. You're right. Often the narrator of story games is the main protagonist. Yeah, games world building have a huge advantage. Like, you don't have to read on through Lord knows how many pages of description, depending on the author. I mean, some authors love world building, and they would spend chapters upon chapters of just explaining how the world works and stuff like that. And some people just don't like reading through all that, Some people, it's labor, having to read on through all that. But in video games, I mean, you see the world, you see if it's grassy, if it's desert, if it's snowy, you don't have to describe it to you, you see it. You see the magic that's being used, and basically, like, you learn the magic since you use it, So, it's just different because in books, you, the reader, are, this outside presence that's looking into the world that the author made. While video games, like, you are actively part of the story. Like, you control the main character. I mean, yes, in most games, it's a linear story, like you're, but like, just the fact that you get to decide if the story continues or not based on how good you are, it's just an entirely different kind of storytelling, different medium, exactly. Like, you are no longer this outside bystander, just, seeing the story develop without any say in it. Movies, on the other hand, movies is like a in-between of books and video games. Because with movies, you don't use your imagination that much, but you are also a innocent bystander of what's happening. Like, you don't decide whether or not such and such happens, Movies are video games that you can't control, basically. So it's like there's three distinct mediums of storytelling, and some people prefer one over the other,
Hi.
And there's nothing wrong with enjoying a movie over a book, over a video game, It's just that, for me personally, I have found that I really enjoy video games, I really like the way that I have control, well, I guess some form of control over what happens, always depending on the game, of course, I'd have to agree with you, Cody. I mean, it really depends on the quality of the movie and the story. I mean, some movies are just phenomenal, and they complement the book so well. Others are terrible adaptations, you know. It's really a hit and miss with movies. Because like you said, they're working with different materials. They have to take the interesting parts of the book and try to maintain the authenticity of the story contained within. I mean, you got people saying that, oh, I wish they would just take every single part of the book and put it in the movie. Like, I don't care if the movie's like 12 hours long. I want every single paragraph of the book in the movie. And honestly, no you don't. No you don't. I mean, some book parts just translate horribly into movies, and I mean, I don't have to tell that to you. I mean, it's obvious. But I mean, yeah, movies can be either super disappointing or super fun. I mean, especially if you've read the book and you have this mental image of, you know, the characters, the setting, the plot, and you see it in movie, and sometimes it's not the same thing as what you had imagined, and sometimes like, oh, well, that's not what I had in mind, and you know, sometimes it's just bad. On the flip side, sometimes the movies could be better than the books. I mean, sometimes, rarely. Don't get me wrong here. Video games are actually not a bad medium for storytelling. It's just typically games that just focus so little on them. Yeah. Honestly, a lot of people in the video game industry are bad writers. Oh, Cody, I have played games with bad stories. And, see, the thing about games is that if I love the story but hate the gameplay, you know, would I stop playing the game? I think yes, and I would go look up the story online. Like, this game sucks, but I love the characters, so what happens to them, you know? And I'll just go on Wikipedia and find out. But if the gameplay is great and I love the game but don't like the story, I think I just trudge through it. Like, you know what, this game's fun. Like, the combat system is so cool. The story sucks, but the combat system is great, you know, or whatever the game is. And sometimes there is that gem that comes out that the story is great and the gameplay is great. And that to me was Xenoblade Chronicles 2 again, you know, again. I loved the way it played, and I loved, you know, the cutscenes, the characters, you know. I'm just gushing about that game on and on, I'm sorry. Whoops. What to do? Okay, let's just do this boring quest here. That is also a very good point, Cody. The purpose of each medium is not the same. You're right. Well, they're all hobbies that want you to have fun, you know? I mean, books are written so that you enjoy reading them. Games are made so you enjoy playing them, and movies are made so you enjoy watching them. Obviously, they all share the same purpose, the same goal, anyway. It's just the way they reach that goal is 3 different paths that sort of intertwine. You know, it's it's three, not parallel lines, but you know, a mix of parallel and perpendicular. Western TV shows anymore because I overly analyze them. Oh man. Yeah. That's rough. Die, kiddos. Yeah, I mean, I don't watch TV shows for the story. I mean, here, let me rephrase that. Like, TV shows, I guess, aren't about that you know, ever progressing story. It, it's more about, you know, being part of the characters' daily lives, and you know, just getting to like the characters more than getting to like the story. I mean, and I'm talking about shows like, you know, Friends, How I Met Your Mother, stuff like that. I mean, yes, there is a big overarching story in most of them, in some of them anyway, but like, there is no big story in Friends. It's a lot of smaller segments. And that's just fine like that, because that's, you know, that's the medium for it. But books need to have that overarching, you know, story to it, and you know, every chapter needs to progress that story. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to talk at the same time while trying to focus on the game here, and I feel like I'm just saying a bunch of random crap here. Sorry. Come on, wake up. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die because of you guys. It's like this game, a Monster Hunter World, has a story, and I beat the story, but you know, it's the barest bones story that you can have. Well, no. As far as Monster Hunter games go, this has the best story ever. If I'm comparing it to every other Monster Hunter game. But that's the thing, you don't play this game for the story, you know? The story is just a purpose to go hunt monsters. You know? You just don't care about the story in this game. It's more of a means of advancing the gameplay. You typically can't watch episodic shows or anime overall. I just don't enjoy them that much. It has to be serial storytelling. What do you mean by a serial storytelling? I've never been able to get into the types of shows you were talking about. Friends, How I Met Your Mother, and yeah. But like, American serial shows, they've all said God has to work for them. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. The plot has to be progressing to something. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Cool. Yes. I do not watch those kinds of stories, TV shows like, you know, CSI or whatever. I hate them. I can't watch them. I just don't like it. That's not my form of entertainment, you know? I don't watch TV to be reminded of the real life. Same with books. I cannot read a book that happens in the real life, you know, in Brooklyn, New York or whatever, you know. I can't. Because I know I will not enjoy it. Like, I read books to get out of the real world, you know? And being reminded of the real world, just, I won't be able to enjoy it. I pretty much only read fantasy books. Okay, Zippy. Thanks a lot for being here, man. I really appreciate it.
Hello, Fiver.
Have a great night, man. And I'll catch you later. If it was something like, if you follow literally just 2 rules, you will find a culprit over 80% of the time. Within 5 minutes of the show starting. Yeah. It's always the same thing, yeah. I get that. Yeah. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I guess, like, I don't read a lot of books because, like, I reason with myself that, well, I mean, I play a lot of RPGs and those tell stories, you know, better stories than the average game. So, I mean, I don't need to read books because I'm already experiencing stories. And I don't know if I'm like justifying myself over that or like I don't know what my reasoning behind me saying that is, if there is any at all to begin with, or you know, I'm just spewing nonsense. But I think that's like what I like about RPGs, is being involved in the story. And that I just like, you know, the typical gameplay of an RPG. Yeah, I do. But you know, I really enjoy games that have a good story. But like I said, if I don't like the gameplay, I probably will not play the game. I guess I'm very like picky about the games I play. And since I play a lot of RPGs, I tend to focus on one game at a time, since RPGs tend to take a long time. For example, Octopath Traveler, there we go. Let's talk about that game for a while. So, in Octopath Traveler, there is no like main plot, like main overarching story that, oh, there's a big demon guy who you know, came back from the dead and is now haunting the world. No, there's none of that. But what you do have is eight, you know, short stories. That's basically it, you know, you have 8 short stories, 8 distinct short stories that have a little bit of references between each other, but not a whole lot. Not enough to mention it anyway. And I mean, in those 8 short stories, you get to learn a bit about the characters, who, what is their the main quality, their main, you know, default. That's not a word. That's not the same word. That's not the same word that I'm thinking of in French. The flaw, yeah, flaw. Like, so you get to enjoy the characters a little bit and the story they go through. And I really loved Octopath Traveler 1 because I enjoyed the gameplay, again, the gameplay. But I really enjoyed those 8 short stories. Some I resonated with better just because of who I am. But I enjoyed it. I mean, a lot of people said that they didn't like it, Octopath, the story of Octopath, just because, you know, it was non-existent or whatever, or it was too short to be appreciated. And I guess, you know, something that I like doing when I'm playing an RPG.
Build a camp here. Let's
Oh,
ask
nice.
the head honchos.
Oh, nice. Thanks, handler. Something that I really enjoy doing in any story, you know, in any kind of story, be it book, movie, game, whatever, is I try to identify myself with the characters and find myself in them. Like, I actively try and think of how am I similar to this character? Like, I try hard to do that, and for Octopath, I managed to like in each of the characters, I managed to find something in them that sort of resonated with me. Some a lot more than others, obviously, but you know what I mean? Like, I took their stories to heart more than I guess the usual person would. And, you know, the things that they said and the challenges that they went through, I identified, I found myself in them, in some of them. And so I was able to appreciate much more the bite-sized story that we got in Octopath. Because, you know, I mean, you just go through the story without, you know, thinking too much about it. But I really enjoyed Octopath Traveler's eight tiny stories. Whoa! Oh! Here I was just monologuing about Octopath, and I'm getting raided. Oh man! An addict raid! Oh, that is so cool! I can't pause this game, dang it. I can't pause Monster Hunter World. Oh, hey guys! Oh, thank you, that's so cool! Cassidy, Dylan, Cheap Pop Man. Oh, it's so cool, guys. Thank you so much. Techie, Controller Hog, nice. Oh, Salem, Slayer Dan, Nadic himself, awesome. Mikey Mike. Guys, thank you so much for that. Tedrick. Oh, that is so cool. Thank you guys so much for that. Thank you, Nadic. I so much appreciate that. You probably showed up in the most boring part of the stream where I have to find and hunt these tiny little buggers, which I can't seem to find. There they are. Oh, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Nadic. Yeah, I was literally just talking about Octopath Traveler's story. About how that I enjoyed it a lot. Basically, a quick recap of what I was saying is that for each character in Octopath, I tried my darndest to relate to them and find something that each character has in common, you know. So I took their stories more personally than I guess I should have. So I guess it made me appreciate the story better. Well, I didn't mean try as in it was hard for me to do. It was more like, I guess, like I actively kept an open mind as to what the character was going through and thinking, is that something that I've been through? And sometimes yes, sometimes no. I mean, quite obviously, some characters resonated. Oh yeah! Thank you so much for the subscription. I very much appreciate it. Yes, some characters were just not as compelling to me because, you know, reasons obviously. We each have different personalities, and some just, you know, aren't as obviously. But yeah, I mean, the story is very in the compellingness. Absolutely, I agree. 3 raids on that one day. I played 2 Altered Beast games. Nice. Alright, so that boring part was done. Now... oh, man. Thank you again, Naddict. I appreciate it. I won't bother saying that, hey, if you don't know Naddict, you go and subscribe to him. Because everyone here comes from Naddict. Same for Cody. Thank you so much for that subscription. I really much appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I obviously wouldn't want a character based on me. Just because, you know, I know who I am, and seeing me reflected into a game's like, but I already know who I am. But characters I can relate to, and not necessarily like, you know, hey, that's me. That's what I enjoy. Oh, grats, Controller Hog. That's great. Is it Great Macau armor? Alright, guys. Let's hunt some bad guys. About time. Here we go. Diablos. Yeah, let's go hunt a boss. He made the Renaplos armor? Ain't she a beaut? Isn't the Renaplos armor just gorgeous to look at? Oh my gosh. It's so huge. It's crazy. It's fatty armor, yes. It's so funny. Alright, we are going to get this going here. Critical Eye. Let's see here, we're gonna fight Diablos, so what we need? We are ready to rock and roll. So Monster Hunter basically is the major principle of the game. Is that your goal, you're a hunter and you hunt big monsters, and you gather materials from those monsters, and with those you make better armor and weapons, and with those better armor and weapons you hunt even bigger monsters and make their armor and weapons to then hunt even bigger monsters, and it's just a chain, you know? You don't play Monster Hunter for the story. There is no story, you know? The story exists as an excuse to hunt monsters, really. But the gameplay, hunting the monsters is really fun in itself. For those who enjoy this kind of gameplay, obviously. So right now, I'm going to hunt in an arena the Diablos, and he is that guy right there. So it's me against him. And after seeing this fight, you will pretty much know all there is to know about Monster Hunter. Yes, each big monster is distinct, unique, and also you have there are 14 different weapons in Monster Hunter. Ouch. And each of the weapons have a distinct and unique feel and way that you play them. So I mean, each different weapon is almost like a dang it, it's almost like a new game, almost. And of course, I've got to bring sonic bombs. That would okay. So right now I'm playing a hammer character. Well, character. I'm using a hammer whip. Ah, knocked out. Dang it! This is not going good at all. And my role as a hammer guy is to aim for the head, because since I can do blunt damage, I can like knock him out after a certain number of hits to the head. While if I were, say, a greatsword user or whatever, then my job would be something else. But since we're playing solo, haha! Got him. If you hit an enemy while in the sky, you can mount him. And after doing enough damage, then you can like basically knock him down to the ground. So right now, there you go. I'm gonna knock him down. Well, he didn't get knocked down, but see, I broke one of his horns off, and that didn't hit me. Again and again and again. Come here, come here, come here, come here. I dare you. Yeah. No, too far away. Crap, I missed. No, I did not. Haha, got him. There, I got both horns off. Part of the fun of this game is really learning the monster's patterns and dodging around, you know. It's really satisfying when you're having trouble with the monster and then like you end up beating him, and it's super satisfying. And the next time that you fight said monster, you have a much easier time doing so because you beat him once and you know how you. Alright. Best move incoming. I'm gonna try. Oh. Nope, knocked out. Ah. Come on, cat. The cat saved me. That is the best move in the game. Just because I love it so much. Whee! Every excuse I have to use it, I do. Okay. Ow. You have a various assortment of items that help you. Potions, obviously, and traps that you can set down. Like this. He falls in. And free hits. Knocked out again. Nice. Big damage. That's okay, man. yeah, Techie, I streamed Monster Hunter Generations yesterday, and I figured why not have a good little change of pace. Alright, the Dragonator can now be used. Let's have fun here. Now I just wait for him. Enjoy! Schlunk. He did not like that. Already on G3 and G4, that man. That's crazy. Oh, nice! I got him with that attack. I just unlocked G1. But that's because I'm entirely focusing on offline right now. I mean, I've been doing offline like so much. Basically, yeah. Yeah. Like the last stream I did of Generations, I went against like five of the end game monsters. The Yukenlos, the Yukantor, wait, Hakantor, Yukenlos, Valstrax, the Hamatsu, Halatrion, you know, all those big guys offline. That was fun. Spent the last 4 hours doing offline 2-star quests. Still didn't get the urgent? Man. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it a lot. Beginning sucks. Beginning of Monster Hunter games just suck. I mean, it's not as bad for newcomers, because, you know, you get to learn the layout of the land and all that, you know. But it could be a dull, yeah. But this game, in World, I mean, the beginning is so small. I had a lot of fun. But you basically get right into the fray. So someone wanted guns? I can give you guns. I have guns right here. I got a water cannon, power shooter, and a Legia Shadow Crest. Before choosing which gun to use, I'm going to see what quest I have here. Black Blast? Ugh, no. Azure Rathlos, that's gonna be fun. Not. But let's try and see with a gun. See how far we can get. So right now I'm using a heavy bowgun. In this game there is a light bowgun, a heavy bowgun, as well as a bow. They each have their advantages, each have their, you know, each have their gameplay style. You choose the one you like. Alright, Cody, thank you very much for hanging out with me, man. I very much appreciate it. You have a great night, man. I'll catch you later. So, with the gun, you won't see me do any super cool moves, because, you know, with a gun, well, you shoot. That's about all you do. You know? But it's gonna be fun. With guns, you have ammo that they can bring. Lots of different kinds of ammos. And once you run out of ammo, well, you have a infinite kind of ammo, which is the normal ammo 1. And that's basically, you know, the cheap one that you do not run out of. Just because, you know. Okay, so I think I have enough. Oh yeah, I do, definitely. Just to make sure. Gonna bring some latch berries here. Yeah, no, wrong button. Latch berries. You alternate between switch axe and longsword. Nice. The longsword is fun, just during a quest with a group. Longswords are not the most liked weapon just because they end up tripping everybody. You know. So, in Generations Ultimate, as well as every other Monster Hunter game I've played, such as, you know, or all the ones before Generations Ultimate, I've always been a hammer main. Wham! Oh, this is a good start. Guys, this is a great start. But in Generations Ultimate, I decided to go with the bow and the short sword and shield. And those are my two weapons of choice in Generations Ultimate. Alright. Time to have some fun here. This is the best part of any quest. But it's already come to an end. Alright, whoa! Ah, whoops. Ah, got me. Oh. Ah. Yeah, the rough thing in Monster Hunter games is that gunner armor and blade master armor are different. Like you have to have two distinct sets. But not in the world. Not in Monster Hunter world, I mean. You have one armor set and that's about it. There we go. Made him fall asleep. Got some, come on. Herbal medicine. Potions. And now for the wyvern ammo. It's gonna be fun. Oh, bam! So right now I'm using pierce shots, which do exactly what it sounds like. It pierces through the enemy. So for these kinds of ammo, you want the monster to be long and try to hit him in the most spots possible. A small monster would not do good with pierce. Does it? It does. Ooh, got him. Oh, you know what? That's perfect. Stay there. I said stay there. Come here. Come here. Come here. You do not battle the Elite Four in this game. There is no Elite Four. There is some sort of a Elite Four in Monster Hunter Generations. Ah, missed it. Thank you. Alright. Woof! Man, this guy's nuts. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This is just insane. No, 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 no. Let me go. Oh, dear goodness, I'm so dead. Oh, I'm knocked out too. Yep, I'm dead. Knockouts happen at the worst times, always. I was stunned, I couldn't do anything. Alas. It is what it is. Okay, but now I have something prepared for him. I know what I'm gonna do. It involves using a trap. Get caught, it's Grublord! I deserve that. Alright, buddy. Let's dance, you and I. Not literally. You ready? The time of your life? Say hello to my little friend. Salem, this is not like Pokemon, okay? There's hardly anything that's Pokemon about this game. Okay. Fine. Eat a flash pod. I said. Ah, I missed it. You did not miss me. Okay, so he's immune to that, I guess. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go. Mega damage. Okay. I'm stunned. Ah, every time. No. Alright. Come here. Here, buddy. That I do. So right now I'm using sticky ammo, which basically clings to the part it hits and explodes momentarily after. I tend to use this to knock the monster out. Just like that. And now, fire in the hole! Ah, yeah, now you're talking. That was bad. Oh, he's tired. See how he's just sluggish? After a while, monsters get tired, and he becomes super weak. Gonna do this again. Nice. Come on. Lots of rolling around, as you can see. Oh, that was lucky. Just get well. Hello, my name is Phoenix and I'm a scrub. Dang. But now we can eat. No health buff, okay. Yeah, the monster's not happy at all right now. Guess I'll just keep... I don't have any Pierce 3 left? Oh, man. Vitality Mantle? Here we go. Alright, here we go. No more joking around here. That one though. Alright, thank you. Thanks a lot for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks for the raid. I'll get you on Discord. Gotcha. This again. There you go. Mission complete. And that's the heavy bowgun, basically. That was harder than it should have been. That right there is my Palico. Basically, my helper, yeah. Helps me around in hunts, and it does good stuff for me. Look at that kill shot. Pretty neat. That was rough. This game is on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox. Unfortunately, there is no cross-play between the three systems. That's a shame, but yeah, it's on those three consoles, platforms, not consoles. The consoles version are a bit ahead of the PC version in terms of game content and events, while since this version just came out recently, uh, it's lagging a bit behind. It will end up having the same, you know, same stuff, just at a later date. Yes, I'm playing on PC, exactly. And, I mean, this game is just a major fun. Honestly, I'm having a real blast. I've always loved the Monster Hunter series as a whole, and it's just so great. I love it very much. It's my favorite game series of all, actually, if I'm being honest. It's the game series that I enjoy the most. Gunpowder, 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 there you are. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's great. There is also a Monster Hunter on the Switch. It's not the same thing, though. Yeah, it's not the same thing, but it's still very much a Monster Hunter game. But it's just very different, I guess. Hey, cat. With the Steam version on PC, I mean, you can buy it, try it out, and if you don't like it, you can always get a refund. Not sure if that's something that can be done on the consoles, though. I don't know. And right now we're gonna go on a quest with people. Online. Right now I'm just gonna... I don't want to do this anymore. So, paralyze. With windproof. We're going back to the hammer. This time we'll be joining a quest with other people. So like here, I'll show you a bit here. So this is a blacksmith.
How's your gear holding up?
And basically you can forge equipment here. Weapons, armors, and charms. Weapons, you have 14 different styles and they're each very distinct. Each one plays very differently from the others. So once you find the one that you like, then it's go time, you know, then it's really fun. And there are some styles that you will not enjoy. And again, a whole bunch of armor here that you can make from the parts of the monsters that you fight, and they each have different skills and bonuses that they give you and whatnot. It's a lot of fun. Once again, for those who like, you know, Val Hazak and Great Jules. Alright, we're gonna join a quest here. Investigations. And we're gonna fight a big guy, Val Hazak. No SOS flare. No preference. Ah. Okay, I can't do that. Oof, that's rough there. That's gonna be a bit too rough. Okay, we're gonna go fight a Val Hazak. The Val Hazak is considered like a sort of an end game monster. He is what we call a Elder Dragon. And Elder Dragons just, well, you know, like the end game. And then I add my jewel here. There we go. So right now, see, I have just 3 other people with me. Each quest can hold up to 4 people. And it's gonna be fun, I hope. Here we go. So right now what I'm doing is that I'm trying to gather materials to make a better hammer. Trying to upgrade the one that I have right now. Where is he? Downward, that's for sure. Find out where. You know what? It's gonna be better to get on over here then. Up, buddy? Okay, now you're talking. There's our buddy. There he is, look at that. Look at that pretty little guy. And so the hunt is on. Well, ow. Did not think it did that. So while I'm a hammer, so I'm supposed to go for the head, that's gonna be hard. I mean, I don't really know this monster a whole lot, so I can't really pick up on the cues needed to... I think got him right there at least. So I can't take a lot more than that. Oh! Did not see that coming. That did absolutely nothing. What's he doing? I have no idea what he's doing. Oh, that thing. So right now, my hammer has a paralysis element, meaning that eventually, if I hit him enough, he will get stunned. And that basically means free hits for everybody. totally missed that one. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was right under him. Nope. Monster is filled with those stressful moments like that. Oh no! But now I am dying, so I'm gonna heal myself. And then we're going to be using a vitality mantle to act like a shield to absorb damage. He's building up something fierce here. Beat that. Ah, see, he's paralyzed right now. I did it. Nope, something. Now I can go to town on his head. Ouch. Ah, I missed him. Good. Oh dear. Yep. Someone died. Oh, that was a nice hit there. Ouch. Alright. He ran away. Yeah, there's stuff on the ground here. Sharpening weapon. And away we go. Gotcha. You almost got me. Can't stay in that poison water for too long. Got him in the head once. Oh. Ah, got him. Mounted him. Oh, yeah, he's going down. Look at that. Oh, bam! Do it again. That's cool. Oh no, not the death water. Like, that's hurting me a whole lot, dude. Can't stay in for too long. No, 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 no. Oh crap, 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 crap. Gotta get out of here. Man, that was intense. And he is almost dead now. Nice. Ah, so close. Out of there. Oh, good. Well, I hit his head at least. But it hurt him. And there we go. Dead on the spot. And I got a gem. Very nice, very nice. I got another one. Oh, gee. That's supposed to be the rare item. I'm happy. Alright. Whew. Nice work, team. Alright, and normally that should be it. So this guy. I didn't use a whole lot of items, that's good.
Oh!
Ah, still need a fang? I did not get a fang, dang it. Arr. That's not fun. lucky voucher. Oh, what? Failed to... Ah. Come on. Alright. Can do that. Way to go. Time to go mess this fella up. Hello. That was a nice rollout. And someone mounted him, nice. Good job. That hitter was not in a good place. That attack though. Get out of there. No, 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 no. That's a dangerous move. Oh, he's stunned, he's stunned, he's stunned. Alright, a good start. Already got him paralyzed though. Probably will not be paralyzed again. Not good. That was not. Ouch. Come here, buddy. No. Everybody gets hit with that. Ah. Knocked out, not good. Oh, nice. Staying alive. Stay close though. Thanks, God. Oh dear. Watch out for that. Ah, missed it. I just got my health totally reduced. Oh crap. That was close. I wouldn't be ready to say necessarily easier. Well, I mean, they're pretty much the same one. I mean, it always depends on your team composition, and it helps that I just did him, so like I know the monster a bit more. You know, the more you do the monster, the more you know his attacks, his patterns. So you know. I guess the easier it is to perform well. His head is the hardest thing to hit. I don't like that. I mean, as a hammer guy, you know, my goal is to hit his head, and it's not easy to do. Oh, I got this. Got him in the butt. Ah. Ouch. Definitely time to... Oh no! No, 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 no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not good! How am I still alive? I'm happy. Get him, get him, get him. Whew. Alright, that's that. Bad timing again. Got him. Alright, just going away to heal. That means it's the final countdown. Yeah, he's limping because I was dead. Y'all know what that means. Right now he's sleeping. People put bombs on his head. Have fun. How did I not die from that? And somebody mounted him. Good. Don't flash bomb. Don't use that name. Ooh, got him stunned again. That's nice. Ooh, I got him with that super attack. Oh, sweet. That's nice. Alright, I just need a claw now. Talon, scale. Hey, a lot of this game is also RNG, like when you need a certain piece from a monster but it doesn't drop, so you have to do it again and again and again. That happens. That definitely happens. But luckily, normally, fighting monsters is fun. So, it's not, you know, it's not that much of a pain. It can be though, when you just need one rare material and it never drops. That cannot be fun. Alright, let's see what we got. Scale, Carapace, Talon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A Fang! Fang. And a gem, okay. I don't think I needed a Fang though. Did I? Uh-oh. I forget what I needed. Whoa, a little bit of graphic bug here.
Yes?
Yeah, Valhazak. Alright, it's time to see if I got what I needed. Hope so. I got my Fang. Awesome. Good stuff. Now all I need is just simply a great Gyros. Very much easier. Okay. Wait, is this a... What star quest is it? Well, I hope this is... Change equipment here, gonna go with the Diablo's Shadow here. Change my decoration. Make sure. I'm making them. HR12, yeah, it is. Here we go. So this guy will obviously not be as hard as the Valhazak was. I believe we've encountered this little fellow before tonight. Too far away. Man, look at all the explosions. Oh, we got two hammer guys. And you got the same weapons I do. Nice. that was fast. See what I mean when I said it wouldn't be as hard? I mean, we got 4 guys wailing on this small critter. He has no chance, you know? So I need a hood. I think I see a hood down there. There's my hood. Awesome. Okay. That's a nice kill screen right there. Not really. Okay, we have successfully obtained all the materials we needed. Yes, we can upgrade it. 30 more paralysis and okay. Nice. Next up, black spiral horn. Oh, it's not gonna be fun, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Do I have a black Diablos? Yeah, sort of. Okay, let's see if I have any. Yeah, nice. Investigation is what I want to do. Yes, that's what I wanted. I get black. Yeah, blue. That's pretty good, actually. That's actually pretty dang good. Okay. And we're gonna go grab some sonic bombs, sonic pods, whatever they may be. There. Oh, maximum of 2 players. See, there's a max of 2 players, it says. So some of these quests have particular requirements. I thought that was not fun. we should be good to go. Let's see here. Going to use this. That's good. Asian anti do not need that. Yeah, sure. % just ain't enough. Yep, we're gonna get the Meowster, because why not? Alright. Windproof 4, that's nice. Weakness exploit. Okay. Here we go. Black Diablos. Hopefully someone else is gonna join me. Immediately fire an SOS flare. Yep, someone's joined. That did not take long at all. Gotcha. This quest is gonna be fun. Probably mean that in the bad way. Because this little lady is a tough cookie. Too close to comfort there. Oh, and I've always stuck her. Not what I wanted, but I'll take it nonetheless. I was hoping to stun her, like, when my buddy got here so that we can maximize it, but... Stunned again, look at that. Nice. She's weak to stun, my friend. Get out of here. So nice. Ouch. That flash bomb was well done. But I still didn't mount him. Oh, missed. Got him in the head, that's good. Paralyzed for the third time. That's amazing. Still not one knockout. Well, I tried going for the hits. Look at that, living already. Man, this teammate is good. Very good. That was a very good quest, to be honest. I'm impressed. I don't think it would go that well. Very much so. He seems very helpful indeed. I mean, he was out there shooting his bow, and that was great. I actually managed to stun him 3 times. That just surprised me a lot. It doesn't look like I got what I wanted though. Nope, 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 no, I did not get what I needed. I needed a black twisted horn. Something I do not have. I did not get. And that is the bread and butter of Monster Hunter. Sometimes you just don't get what you need.
Yes?
It sucks. I actually used 0 items. Wow. I barely got hit at all. Very surprised. Cheers. Let's do that again. That was fun. Hopefully this time. It'll be nicer to me. Give me what I want. So how's your Friday been, Mikey? Got any plans for the weekend coming up? Honestly, I have no idea. I'm just playing this game. How long has it been already? It's been 2 hours 40 minutes. I mean, yeah, I have no idea when I'm gonna stop. I usually do between 2 and 3 hours. That's my normal. I mean, once you get super invested in the game, then it's hard to stop sometimes, you know? And we got a buddy. It's the same guy. It's the same guy. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Same guy. Join my quest again. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be real good. Oh, he's HR 238. That's sort of like his ranking. And 238 is very good, wow. No wonder he's so good. He's been playing a long time. It was good until recently. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry, that's not going good anymore, I I guess. Ooh, he's knocked out. Now this is how you fight. With games like Monster Hunter though, I have streamed a bit longer than usual just because, you know, I'm so into this game that, you know, it's sometimes hard for me to stop. It's just the nature of this game to me anyway. Oops, done again. Oh, this is nice. I am loving this hammer. I don't know about you. Oh, good stuff. That's very nice of you to say that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't get that kind of comment often. Not much of an entertainer. My Friday's been going pretty great actually. I mean, work went okay, and beginning of the weekend, so I get to stay up later anyway, and play games without fear of being tired in the morning because I don't work tomorrow. And right now it is midnight 48. Whatever. Sure, I just stay there doing nothing. Fine by me. Oh, done again. Oh my god, this is great. I love this hammer. That's a win. So good. That is so good. Man, I love this partner. So badass. Oh, nice. Yeah, being up to stay up late, man, it's so great. Yep. During the week, I go to bed like max. Well, I should be in bed at 10. Knowing myself. It's hard though. It's hard to go to bed at a decent time. You go to bed at 8:30? Wow. That's pretty early. Whew. Oh, I don't need to do any more, Oh, wow. Like I did 10,000 damage. That bow companion is a madman. Wow. What a man. I've got to send it to him. Let's see, Mang Ong. So he's a Japanese player, level 238. He's got a lot of stuff, wow. He mainly uses great swords. He has used a little bit of bow guns and bows. He just started out with a bow, wow. And he has a Legia Snow Fletcher. Gee. He's one heck of a guy. Yeah. Once you get in the habit of doing stuff. Oh, I need another one? Man! Ah, I need another one. Dang it. Oh well. Maybe my buddy Meng will show up again. Ah, what a cool guy. Used to sleep an hour a day. That's insane. Alright, well, here we go again. Hopefully this will be the last time. I hope this will be the last time anyway. I mean, because as much as I enjoy fighting the Black Diablos, fighting the same monster over and over again can sometimes be a little, you know. I don't think Meng is gonna join us this time. I'm sad. Oh, it's not Meng, but it's not a Japanese player. Who knows how that's gonna do? It's done already. It doesn't last long, but it's super effective. Wow, knocked out already. Amazing. I'm happy. Man, this quest is going great so far. Didn't get hit once and beat up. Something fierce. Oh, ow. Had to say something. Yeah, PCs can be so terribly expensive. They can also not be, but... Yep. Oh dear, that's not good. Yeah, you're way too far away. Ow. Oh no. Ah, no, 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 no. Oh, good. I missed. Worth it. Worth it again. Could probably make a pretty decent computer that will run this game for about, I'd say minimum 800. 800 and above. Wrong button. Oh, this is not going as well, but it's still going great. No complaints so far. Oh, the horn is broken off? Yeah. Oh, whoa, that was dangerous. I think I just saved him. I think I just saved his butt. See, like my hammer, like shot him in the air, just as the Diablos was about to, like, do his horn thing, just like that. I think I just did something good to him. Oh man, if that was the case, I'd be happy about that. Yeah, that was the same for me, but then luckily, I have a friend who knows all about how to make computers, and so I basically asked him, I asked him to build my computer, like what's good and what's not, and he just made me, like, basically, I gave him my budget, like, I don't want to go above this price, and he said, okay, cool, and he found me the parts online, and that was just so great. I was able to buy, I was able to make my own PC, thanks to him. But yeah, I mean, if you go, I mean, there are a bunch of internet, like, forums or places or people that you tell them your budget and what you want to do with it, and they'll build you something. I mean, I'm sure that there's a subreddit all about building PCs. So if you really wanted to, I mean, just ask around and people will tell you. But yes, it's very scary at first, like not knowing. Like, I had no idea how to build a PC. Like, never would I have thought of doing that, you know? Since I know nothing about it, you know? But luckily, my friend came through. Nope. Nope. He's mad. Ooh. Well, I hit him. Come here, come here, come here. No. Watch out. Oh no, the tail man. Yeah. Wacko, wacko, whacker. Ooh, nice. And the stun. Marvelous. Here we go for a trap. Not a trap this time. Yeah, it can be very fun to build your own PC. It's scary, but seeing it all come to life is just so cool. I don't have any traps. None. Wow, huh. Do you have any traps? I guess he doesn't. I have to fight him. Old school stuff. I can't believe I didn't bring any traps. That was a beautiful finish. Can't wait to see that. Beautiful execution. Well, here's hoping for a horn. I don't need traps, not at all. In this game, it's always better to capture the monster because you get more rewards that way. I mean, you can't carve him, but you do get like just more rewards. But you know, having to trap a monster, you know, well, you need to have the necessary materials to do so, which isn't too much of a hassle, but you know. Come on. I think we got those. I think we got some. Yes. And another one. Yes. Look at that. So cool. I'm doing my spinning ball of death. I think I screenshot that. Sweet. Alright. That was fun. And now I got everything I needed.
Don't let me down.
I have everything I need to make another hammer.
How's your gear holding up?
And with that, I believe... Yes! Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Mega Massacre. That's some major damage right there. Nice. Alright, the only hammer I need is the Bond Strike, which will not be hard at all to make. In time. And that one is already at the max. My 3 guns are all the way at max. What kind of armor? Dragon attack, dragon attack. Nope, not good. I'm pretty sure I've went through all of these before already. Yeah. Yeah, no Gigante is probably as best as get there. Is that better? No. Yeah, a little bit. Go with that. Making some armor for my kitty. Oh, that is scary. That is pretty scary right there. Oh, it's gonna be one heck of a terrifying cat. Oh man, that's creepy. What does he... He has a Rathalos. Which, okay, that was better. Here you go, buddy. Okay, well, I believe with that, I can properly say that was fun. And with that, I believe I'll be done. That was a lot of fun. Thank you very much for hanging out, man. I very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. It was fun chatting with you. And listen, I hope that your weekend goes better and better from now on. Yeah, hopefully you will. And if not, that's okay, man. You have a great night, I wish, and have an awesome weekend, man. I hope that you can have a great weekend. And with that, I guess I will say good night and goodbye. Thank you again, man. I appreciate it.